Welcome to the Grandpa Channel. I'm Steve Harris, but my grandkids call me Rivers. Here we ask a simple question. What did life teach you the hard way? Because a lifetime reveals things you can't learn any other way. On this show, we sit down with people who've lived a little, stumbled a little, and learned a few things along the way. So pull up a chair, because what a lifetime reveals can steady another. I wanted to share a little bit of my mother-in-law, Daryl Hoole, with you. Most people who knew her for how she ran a home. She wrote a book about it, a very successful book. She taught it, she lived it. But what stayed with me wasn't just what she said, it was how consistently she lived it. The way she thought about small things, the way she paid attention, the way she showed up every single day. These are some of the phrases she used, the things she came back to over and over again. And if you listen really, really closely, you'll hear more than just how to keep a home. You'll hear how Darl lived her life.
It's comforting, good management to put the house to bed before you go to bed. Then the next morning, you're ahead before you've even opened your eyes. You put your feet on the floor. Assign a home to everything. In other words, there should be a place for everything and everything in its place. It's smart to be a list maker. Kind of laugh when we say it's all in the wrist. It actually is. It's good organization, good prioritization. Good prioritization. And then it's something a little more subtle, but equally important. It enables you to put the pressure on paper rather than on your mind when there's just an awful lot to do. The notion of a habit is loaded. Habits can make us or break us. They can be our best friend or our worst enemy. And the nice thing about a habit is that if you work at it and do it for, say, 3 weeks, 21 days, you're going to be a better you. One of our famous fast food chains helped their employees to be valuable workers by teaching them to pick up as you pass, clean up as you go, wipe as you work, put it away rather than put it down. And then I would add to that, look back as you leave to make sure you didn't leave your wallet behind. It's a good idea to work smart, not just hard, and avoid making 2 jobs out of one. You don't want to lose it to have to find it or drop it, break it to have to mend it. Be prepared. There's just no substitute for preparation. Okay. Either you're prepared or you're not. No meals on wheels. In other words, you're eating sitting down. You don't want to have to clean 3 rooms because someone had a cookie. Stop dirt at the door. That means you should sweep your porch. Otherwise, you had to clean it up twice. I think doormats are good. Shake them out. It can be a day full, but it does the job. Plan your work and work your plan. Yes, it's better to wipe things off, pick them up, and put them away rather than start scrubbing. You may not get to the scrubbing part, but always skim before you scour. I can't come out ahead. One thing for sure, it's a lot easier to develop a system than conduct a search. The system wins every time. All good managers, time managers, recommend do first things first. Prioritize your time. Create a house of order. Clutter attracts clutter, and messes multiply. One day, as I was preparing notes for a home management class, I decided to check the scriptures and see how many times the word attitude is used in the scriptures. I was astounded. It's not mentioned even once. It's 0. The word attitude is not even in the scriptures. But what is in the scriptures is to be of good cheer. And that's mentioned a number of times, even under commandment from the Savior, is to be of good cheer. That's even a higher law than having a good attitude is. A simple recipe for being of good cheer is to get up and dress up and show up.
She made it sound so simple. A power phrase here and a power phrase there. Lifelong lessons and habits for the here and now. But it wasn't really just about organization. It was about how you carry yourself through a day and a life, how you take care of what's in front of you, how you create a sense of order, not just in a home, but in a life. She practiced what she preached. And I think that's why it resonated so powerfully. That's it for today's episode of the Grandpa Channel. If something you heard made you laugh, pause, or see life a little differently, pass it along. We're gathering the lessons people learned the hard way, the stories, the second thoughts, and the wisdom that only comes with time. And we'd love to hear yours. What did life teach you the hard way? Until next time, keep the perspective honest and the stories coming. I'm Rivers, and I'm out of here.